How we feeling? We feeling good? Okay. That's almost good. Okay, make some noise if you love yourself. Okay. I almost believe you, but we talk about you. You. Make some noise if you love you. Okay. Well, welcome to the end, y'all. My name is Sunrise the Divine. I will be your host tonight. Tonight will be packed full of music, comedy, skits, and much more. Are y'all ready for that? Yes. Have we been enjoying the week? We had this rain going on the past few days. How we doing good? We dry out here today. The sun was out. That's good. Well, I just want to say, I'm so glad to see everybody here. I really love doing shows. I've been doing shows with a lot of these people on this show for a couple years now, and it's just amazing. So we're going to have a great time. We got legends in the building tonight. I mean legends, okay? A lot of people on the lineup been doing their thing for a long time. So just big shout outs to y'all for showing up. Y'all gonna see me, I'm your host. I also make music, but I'm not doing that tonight. I might give y'all a little something. I might give y'all like a little sprinkle, But right now I'm in my host bag, I'm doing my thing. So yeah. Y'all looking good. All right, so we're going to get the show started off with some music, all right? We're going to get the energy flowing. We're going to keep the vibes high. We're going to keep everybody's mood going up, you feel me? But before we do this, I actually want us to all connect and ground a little bit. Can we take a deep breath together as a collective? Yeah? Okay, that was perfect. I like that. But look, this is what I want us to do. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale out of the mouth as a tribe, okay? On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, inhale. Ooh, that felt good. Let's get one more. Let's hit one more of them in there. That felt good. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Just keep your intentions in mind. Think about why you showed up here. You came here to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have fun. But like I said, we're going to get started with music. So we're going to go ahead and start the show up strong. So I need you to full awareness, mind, body, spirit. Just get ready to have a good time. Everybody make some noise for my man, the legendary Duece Flame.
We gonna get there. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go, y'all. Okay.
Hey, I just want that bag and that's it. We ain't playing tag, but I'm it. Nah, nigga, I'm the flame. Yeah, I'm lit. Hey, you ain't getting change, you need to quit. Get that shit up. Hey, I just want that bag and that's it. Hey, we ain't playing tag, but I'm it. Hey, nigga, I'm the flame. Yeah, I'm lit. You ain't getting change, you need to quit.
What we gonna do, man?
Hey, we gon' get that money.
Hey,
we gon' get that money.
Hey,
we gon' get that money.
Hey,
we gon' get that money. Let's go. We gon' get that money.
Hey,
we gon' get that money. Let's go. We gon' get that money. We gon' get that money. Made a move to California to get some paper. We been making plays out in LA just like the Lakers. I been on the moon, bitch. I'm higher than a crater. If it ain't at least 2 mil, bitch, I ain't signing to no label. They kush on me, OG. Need them M's like I meet the top and always in my reach. I'm about to check no soccer cleat. I'm on the west, this shit a breeze. Niggas that's capped, they ain't fucking with me. Nigga, I'm it, tag freeze. Bitch, I'm the wave, max beef. I just want that bag and that's it. We ain't playing tag, but I'm it. Hey, nigga, I'm the flame. Yeah, I'm lit. You ain't getting change, you need to quit. Get that shit up. Hey, I just want that bag and that's it. Hey, we ain't playing tag, but I'm it. Yeah, nigga, I'm the flame. Yeah, I'm lit.
let's go.
Quick. Don't worry about these bitches, go get your money up. Broke as a joke, I see broke out, it's funny up. You ain't bold to that money, had to run it up. UFO, little bitch, I'm a one-on-one. Think this shit sweet, I got green like a vegan, but watch I pull up with them honey buns. I've been working on my income, you ain't got no money, go and get some. Cash came in off the credit, all about the money that's fetish. Stacking that paper, that lettuce combo, ain't cash, and a nigga gon' did it. Smoking that gas, had to swipe my debit. I'm about my cake, niggas think that I'm betting. I was prepared, ain't had to get ready. Get the shit poppin', they talking confetti. Let's go. I just want that bag, and that's it. That's it. We ain't playing tag, but I'm it. No, I'm it. No, nigga, I'm the flame. Yeah, I'm lit. Yeah, I'm lit. You ain't getting change, you need to quit. Get that shit up, man. I just want that bag, and that's it. And that's it. Hey, we ain't playing tag, but I'm it. But I'm it. Nigga, I'm the flame. Yeah, I'm lit. Hey, okay, you ain't getting change, you need to quit. What we gonna do, y'all? We gon' get that money, hey, we gon' get that money, let's go. We gon' get that money, hey, we gon' get that money, let's go. We gon' get that money, hey, we gon' get that money, let's go. We gon' get that money, hey, we gon' get that money, let's go. We gon' get that money, we gon' get that money. We gon' get that money, we gon' get that money. I say, we gon' get that money, we gon' get that money, we gon' get that money. Hey, LA, make some noise in here, man. How y'all feeling tonight? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, before you get into that next track, man, let me just give y'all a quick introduction, man. My name is Duece Flame, man. Shouts out to the homie Sunrise for coming up in here and doing his hosting thing, man. He is a dope rapper, you know what I'm saying? But he gonna hold it down for us tonight, man. So he kicked it off with the affirmations and shit, man, and I figured I'd just keep that going. I make music for people that smoke a lot of weed, that get a lot of money. If you do both of those things, I really fuck with you. So let's go ahead and get into that next one. Drop it for me, John. Let's do it, man. Hey. Go. I'm all about putting that work in, man. So we gotta go crazy with any opportunity that we get. Let's go. Hey. Go, 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 crazy. Go, 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 go. Better make some room. Bitch, we coming through. Bitch, we coming through. Hey, this ain't nothing new. Nah, stepping like a bull. Running to the loop. Hey, let's go. I'm on go, never stress. Running up my check. Get that work, make it stretch. Run the game. Fuck the ref. Time is 80. Nigga lit by my fetty. Stack my chip. Time to get it. You ain't no red light, green light. Everybody go, 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 crazy. Go, 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 go. Hey, better make some room. Bitch, we coming through. Bitch, we coming through. Say, this ain't nothing new. Nah, hey, stepping like a bull. Let's go. Running to the loop. Let's go. Hey, if you want it, gotta pay the fee. Nigga, I been grinding all week. Kobe Bryant popping like a bean. I was working while them niggas sleep. You ain't getting paper, what you mean? Rolling up the papers, gasoline. Bitch, I don't go, I only see the green. I'm making a scene, these niggas ain't me. Flaming something that you never seen. Blood dead like the Medellin. Catch me posted where the cheddar be. With my niggas smoking on some weed. On go, bitch, I'm a G. Bad bitches rolling up trees. Shit different when you really be. Hearts crack, flame, push a T. Go, 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 crazy. Go, 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 go. I say, better make some room. Bitch, we coming through. Bitch, we coming through. Bitch, we coming through. This ain't nothing new. Nah, I ain't stepping like a bull. Running to that loop. Goddamn, Flame. LA, make some noise in this bitch, man. How we doing? Hey, y'all keep making that noise for my homie Sunrise. We're gonna keep this show going, man.
Man, keep it up for Duece Flame. Y'all rockin' Duece Flame? Yo. Duece Flame is so cool. I ain't even gonna stunt. Like, I be around Duece, I be like, damn, he cool in real life, too. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, Duece, you really from Texas for real. Damn. Okay. But yes, Duece is my homie, man. I've been kicking it and rocking shows with Duece for like a couple years now, and I really take pride in being able to say I like listening to my friends' music. Like my playlist, my Spotify list, my Apple Music list. It got a lot of my friends' music on there because, you know, we out here doing this indie artist life. Whew. That one song about to be my wake up tone. That get to this money. We about to get to this money. I like that. But anyways, you'll see Duece a little bit more throughout the evening. He's not done. He's not gone. Don't worry. You'll be able to connect with him. But we're gonna switch gears. We're gonna go straight to comedy. Okay. I know we ready for those laughs. I know we ready to get it in. So I don't even know if they want to use this mic. Man, people might want the wireless. You know what I mean? Let's just do it right there. All right, so everybody keep the energy up, keep your vibes up, keep those beautiful smiles on your faces. You ready for the first comic? Everybody make some noise for Danna Kiels.
What's up, everybody? I'm Danna Kiels. She said that. He said that. Well, thank you for having me. We're over here on Heliotrope. So I'm your first comic. I'm also your African-American Gen Xer female on the lineup. First of the night, maybe the only. So that makes me the Oracle from The Matrix. This is not my Gloria Foster impression. This is really her voice. I'm channeling. I teach at an all-girls Catholic high school, and there I'm the only African-American female Gen Xer on the faculty. So I just tell them, call me the Woman King. And speaking of being the Oracle, though, there is no spoon. Fractions aren't going anywhere. And if you need help with your times tables, I'm here for you. I'm a math teacher. I'm an Algebra 1 gang leader. That's what I do. But man, the business of being a Gen Xer, what does it mean? And I have some here with me. I see a couple of millennials, but I see some Gen Xers here. So this is what it means, and I think they'll know. It means that you can love golden era hip hop, but still need reading glasses to check your snail mail. Do you know what I'm saying? Biggie, 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 can't you see? Right? Somehow these words just hypnotize me. I got this great shirt from Target. Y'all see Barbie, right? Everybody see Barbie? And they got Barbie like all cultures, all races. Still young, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all don't know this, but Barbie turned 64 this year, March 9th, 1959. She is a boomer. She is literally a baby boomer. She is a Pisces. She helped us pass Roe v. Wade, you know. And I just think Barbie Dream House, where's Barbie retirement home? Do you know what I'm saying? Where's Barbie with the rheumatoid arthritis? Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like they're little ageist. These are Barbie's grandkids. Do you know what I'm saying? These are not Ken's kids. He not the baby daddy on these. But what else? Being a Gen Xer. It means that if you're single, you feel like it's fucking over. You feel I don't have an ice contact, and in case of emergency, I don't have a husband. I have a 20-year-old son who has no money, no job, and no car. If I was at the hospital, he couldn't come get me. And when you are single and over 50, to the ladies, did y'all know that in our 20s we had a whole phase? So she knew. She's giggling. She knew. We could be hoes, with permission. But now at 50, you can't really be a hoe. It's different. It's different. Now I'm empathic. Now I'm sensitive and I care. Now, gray hair. Black may not crack, but gray hair is gangster. Do you know what I'm saying? It grays up top, but it grays everywhere else. Do you know what I'm saying? And my gyno makes us hold a mirror. So I saw where all my gray hair was. What else? And for this reason, though, I do want to thank the couple of millennials that I see. I want to thank you with your trauma bonding, safe spaces, support animals. I don't know what a Yorkie supports, But I'm with it. But I think we have you guys to thank for the legalization of cannabis. The legalization of cannabis. Right. Your protest. But I think for all of us Gen Xers, what we want to know, when is it going to smell legal? Do you know what I'm saying? Right? It still smells like a secret to me. It still smells like, what they doing in there? It still smells like, what's going on? Do you know what I'm saying? And now that it is legal, you can go to a dispensary, right? A place where like the Whole Foods and the Apple Store had a baby, right? Very well lit, lots of people to help you. And I did research, I'm an indica person. So on my first visit, I explained to the barrister, they're all barristers to me. I know they're bud tenders, but they're barristers to me. I said, hey, I'm an indica person. My anxiety has anxiety. I am addicted to doubt. And I don't even think if it was a 12-step program for doubt, I don't even think it would help me. Right? Dishes not getting washed, clutter not getting clean, taxes barely getting done, except to get the stimulus. So while I'm talking to one barrister, the other one comes down and she stands right center and she goes, you sound like a sativa person to me. I have multiple personalities. And sativa works well for me. And I said, I don't have multiple personalities. I've got two. I've got the woman who wants to succeed and the scary bitch trying to hold her back. And thank God for edibles, right? Because that's the skills that I have. My time is almost up, and I want to tell you one last little story. We are out of Black History Month, but to my allies, my descendants of abolitionists in the audience, white people, I love you, but I don't trust you. And let me tell you why. Because y'all don't have a relationship with sweet. When we ask you guys at Starbucks, is something sweet? You will say yes. But it's only a euphemism for not bitter. Right, and I was recently in my other favorite place, Trader Joe's, and at Trader Joe's they have a new oat milk creamer, maple flavor, sweetened with brown sugar. I get to the register, and I asked the daughter of an abolitionist, descendant of a Quaker, I said, hey sis, I know y'all tried everything, have you tried it? And she was like, ugh. Too sweet, not my vibe, brown sugar. I was like, well, it will be perfect for me. Let me tell you what I think. I think first, y'all don't descend from people who cut cane in the Caribbean. That's first. Second, I think y'all ain't never had a Big Mama. I think you've never had anyone to bake you a cake from scratch. You have never sat in the middle of a linoleum floor and licked a cake bowl. Because if you lick a cake bowl, and if you lick a cake bowl, and if you lick a cake bowl, your life will never be the same. I'm Danna Kiels, that's my time.
The energy going for Danna, y'all. Keep the energy going. She wasn't lying about that Oracle shit. I asked her to be my sensei back there before it set. She wasn't lying. I was like, she's like, I teach chess at the park on Tuesdays. I'm like, please be my sensei. I've been getting beat every day by my friend Jerome. It's crazy. Jerome, every day I play chess and I try to beat Jerome, but it never works out. It never works out. And I feel like a little brother, because like when I do beat him, like once every 50 times, he calls me and he's like amping me up. He's like, bro, that move, I never seen it coming. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, don't call me, bro. You just beat me 49 times in a row, dog. Like, I'm in debt. But anyways, I asked her to be my sensei, and she hit me with some Oracle shit too. She's like, you play every day, there's nothing I can teach you. I'm like, you are wise. You are wise. But anyways, this is me attempting to do comedy. Right now, I'm working on my comedy lessons. I'm working on me with the comedians, I usually just be spitting bars, you feel me? We stretching. All right, so we're going to keep the show rolling. We're going to keep the show growing. Everybody keep that energy up and make some noise for your next comment. Rey Reyes.
All right, how we doing tonight? Oh, we can do better than that. I said, how we doing tonight? We're a small crowd, but we can make it work. So my baby sister's getting ready to drive. And as a big brother, I feel like I should be helping her out. But physically, I cannot drive myself because I have a condition that does not allow me to drive. I don't know if you've heard this condition before, but it's called a DUI. When I got pulled over for a DUI, I suspect that the cop was a little bit racist because he walks over to my window and he goes, "Son, are you going to need an interpreter?" Yeah, I was very drunk at the time, though, so I was like, "Yeah, make it a double." This interpreter drink is, but it sounds delicious. I went to jail that day. I'm not the type of dude that's ready for jail. I'm a small human being. I weigh 145 and I cry every time I watch Lilo and Stitch. Not ready for jail, dude. But I got to jail, I had to talk to the judge. Judge is deciding my bail. He goes, "Ray, what do you do for a living?" And I go, "I do stand-up comedy." And the stenographer in the courtroom starts laughing at me. Very loudly laughing at me. And in hindsight, I knew she was laughing at me, but at that moment, I was like, I'm crushing it in this courtroom right now. I know what I do. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I am from the Mecca of theme parks. I'm from the only place in the world where if you told a local have a magical day, you were telling us to go fuck ourselves. If you tell me I have a magical day after this set, I'll give you COVID in a parking lot because that's what we do in Florida, all right? So a lot of people in Florida, we didn't have a pandemic. We just had adult summer vacation for about 3 months. It was great. Florida's weird, man. But I noticed something is it's turned me, it's made me numb to the crazy stuff I see like out in LA, you know. Florida's so crazy, you know. A lot of people always ask me about the gators. No one ever asked me about the iguanas though. That's right, we have iguanas in Florida because people from Florida are weird enough to own iguanas, but not responsible enough that it's now a fucking problem. They climb trees. I don't know if you guys know this. They climb trees. They should stay on the ground. They're just this big little 5-foot dinosaurs just running around. They should stay on the ground. But then they climb trees, and in the winter, they freeze up, and they fall out of the goddamn trees. We have prehistoric creatures falling out of our trees constantly. And there was this guy, right? And this guy in Miami decided, this is a delicacy somewhere. They're just leaving iguanas all over the place. And so he stuck 40 iguanas in his car. 40 frozen over iguanas. And right when he got in his car, he decided, it's too cold. And he put the heat on. And that's when 40 iguanas attacked this man. And he crashed his car and he died. But he died in the most Florida way possible. That man went to Valhalla. That's how I want to go out. Knuckle deep in a bunch of iguana pussies. All right. Stupid. Oh, man, Florida's strange. I love it, but like it's funny to me because a lot of people, like when the hurricanes were happening, a lot of people in LA, all my LA friends were like, "Are you checking up on your family?" You know, but we don't care about the hurricane. We don't care. I used to go to hurricane parties growing up. It's a normal thing. But it got to me after like the 5th person that was just like, "Is your family okay?" I called my mom and I was just like, "Hey, hurricane's coming." She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "You got supplies?" She's like, "I got White Claws." I was like, "No, aren't you kind of worried it's a Category 5 hurricane?" And she's just like, "Hurricane ain't got shit on us." I'm like, "You're 60 years old." That's how we are. We're just built different. We're different types of people, you know? I'm also Puerto Rican, which you're wondering why I'm so loud. Being from Florida and Puerto Rican. So I just blow people's eardrums out. I grew up Puerto Rican. I have white friends who will ask me like weird questions. White friends in Florida that will say shit like, "How was it growing up Puerto Rican?" I'm like, "Well, this is kind of like anybody else's, upbringing." I used to make silly faces when I was a kid. And my mom said what any parent would tell her child who made silly faces. She used to say, one day, Ray, you're going to make a silly face, and I'm going to beat the shit out of you. My mom was mean. Mom was mean. I remember when my mom gave me to talk about the birds and the bees. You guys remember this conversation? The birds and the bees. My mom gave me to talk, but I was already ahead of the game. I already knew. She was like, I want to give you to talk. I was like, you don't have to tell me. I know what's going on. She's like, all right, well, how do you know? And I'm like, well, I'm 27 years old. So late for this conversation. She's like, if you get late, you'll leave the house. I'm like, that's fair. Okay. But I don't get it. I don't understand the analogy of the birds and the bees. Does not make sense to me. Doesn't add up in my head. Now, bees are on the endangered species list. That confuses me even further. Because when the bees die, who's gonna fuck the birds? You guys ready to bang these buzzards? You guys ready to suck off some sexy swans? You guys ready to seduce some slutty seagulls? I hope you're on board. I wrote a lot of these. I will pound that pigeon puss. I'll put my penis in the penguin. I'll penetrate a peacock. We got 21 of these. Strap in. I'll eat out an eagle for America. Cuddle with a cardinal and come on a cockatoo. Listen, I'll teabag a turkey. I had to ask before I came on stage if this was going to be clean or not, and everybody was like, do whatever you want. I was like, that was the wrong thing to say to me. I did this joke in St. Augustine, Florida. When I said teabagging turkeys, some lady stood up and she's like, that's illegal in New Jersey. Only New Jersey? New Jersey was the only place that's like, we got to do something about these turkey teabaggers because it's getting out of hand over here. All right, guys, my name is Rey Reyes. You guys having fun? You have a lovely night.
Y'all keep it going. He wasn't lying, he did ask, and you know, everybody did brush it off. I side-eyed it. He's like, is this clean or a dirty set? I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You know? And then he did the tea bag and the turkey. I'm like, that's what he meant. That's what he meant. Yeah, Florida's nice. Shout out to Orlando. I recently went to Miami. Everybody like Miami? Everybody's like, Florida's wild, it's crazy. It's like, Florida's full of beautiful women, you know what I mean? It's amazing. Miami's lit, you know what I mean? And the iguana thing, you know what's crazy about the iguanas? They stand up when they run. You know what I mean? Or the little green ones, I tried to chase one when I was in Miami because if you can't tell, I'm a ninja at night. I'm a ninja at night. I'm like, I'm gonna get it. My friend's like, you're not gonna catch the fucking iguana. I'm like, I got it. And I ran, and then he stood up and started running. I was like, oh shit. But anyways, how we feeling? Just checking in. We feeling good? We feeling good? Wow. Okay, so we're gonna keep the show flowing. We got more comedy on the way, more laughs. Y'all enjoyed the past few comics? Yeah? I told you, we got some legends in the building. We got some legends, okay? So like I said, we're gonna keep the show rolling. Everybody make some noise for Malaika Jules.
Hey, keep that noise going. Just keep the noise going. Just keep the noise, because I love the noise. I love your noise. You make amazing noise. He made the noise. He's making it again. I love it. Yes. Hello. Beautiful people. I've gathered you all here today to tell some jokes. My name is Malaika Jules. I got one of those ethnic names. One of those names that people mess up all the time. You got one of those names that when I introduce myself to people and they repeat my name, they say, wait, Malaika, I don't want to butcher it. I'm like, oh yeah, Malaika, you killed it, you murdered it, you butchered it. My name is on the floor, my name is bleeding out. My name is a filet now. You can only get my name on Fridays at McDonald's. You know, it is one of those things, people, they ask me, you know, they say, wow, that's such a pretty name. What does that name mean? And I say, well, In Swahili, it means angel. In Arabic, it means queen. But I'm from LA. It means she who was born on Taco Tuesday. You can find me all the time. And I also love mariachi, yes. No stereotypes up in here, okay? I have a sombrero. I do. I'm from Inglewood. My favorite part about that applause was the hesitation right before it. It was like, should we run now or duck, or are we safe here? You're not safe. You should run, duck, and just leave. No, please stay, please stay. I like you. I'll make an exception. I'll make an exception. I drove past the 10 freeway this one time. I was like, what are they doing over there? What are they doing over there? No, but growing up in Inglewood in the 80s and 90s was scary, to be honest with you guys, because of Bloods and Crips, gang violence, Now in 2023, that's my dating pool. Yes, time has passed and they're out. Yes, they've been freed. And all they've been doing all these years is just working out, reading books. The perfect guy for me. The type of guy I'm looking for, okay? And they need me. They need me once they're out, because they don't know how to internet or social media, because last time they did these things, they didn't do these things. You feel me? Because it was the 90s. Like, it was an idea. So I'm empowered. I'm empowered, but I'll be honest with you, it's hard dating gangsters, because they dance a lot. They'd be like, plie, releve, crip walk. And I'm like, can we just go to the movies? I just want to walk. Doesn't always have to be a gangster boogie. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we just go from point A to point B? And I feel like I think I met a guy. I think I met somebody. Yes. No red flags. All blue. That's a gang reference joke. I'm not gonna break it down for you if you didn't get it. Do you know where you are right now? I like to wear red and blue to keep my options open. You never know. I never know where I'm at. Like, where am I at? Hey, yes. What set do I claim? What set do you claim? Okay? Where are we going after this? Where are we going, baby? And they hate on the gangsters, but the gangsters, they be so romantic. They're not like the modern guys. The guys have just been walking around this whole time, free, growing up with the internet. Those guys, no romance. Give me a guy that hasn't seen the daylight in 30 years, romantic as fuck. I love going out with this guy. I love going out with this dude. And he always picks me up. He's always picking me up to go on a date, and I never know what car it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like last week, it was his cousin's car. You know what I'm saying? On Sunday, it was his brother's car. I feel like tomorrow, it might be the getaway car. And that's cool. I'll roll with it as long as we end up at the date. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a romantic. Like, we gonna stop, okay? We gonna stop, you feel me? Because it's like, if you need to stop at the Rite Aid, I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? If you need to keep the car running, okay. As long as this thing is taking us straight to the Cheesecake Factory. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about, But I gotta say, guys, sometimes it gets a little scary, because you mess around, meet one of these guys' exes. Meet one of their baby mamas. Man, I had a girl slide into my DMs. She said, hey, I heard you're talking to my BD. I was like, BD? I was like, oh, well, what do you mean? She's like, my baby daddy. That's how the text sounded. My baby daddy. Okay, yeah. But I said, oh, you call him BD. I said, that makes sense. I like that you call him BD. It makes the whole relationship make sense. See, that is your BD. Why? Because how'd y'all meet? Y'all went out on a basic date. What happened? You engaged in some booze and drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a big dick and you made a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? Now the baby is due and he don't barely do nothing. You feel me? That's your BD, girl. I'm gonna cut him off. It's cool. And that was the end of the DM. It was great. I love the internet. And he doesn't know anything about it because I have all his passwords. You feel me? Oh, he didn't see no messages. I'm Malaika Jules. You guys have been amazing.
Keep the applause going, the noise going, the love. Wow. Yeah, you said Inglewood. I got that on my shirt. I was at Rolling Loud yesterday, y'all. I was at Rolling Loud. I was in the green screen room seeing all the artists. I was like, oh shit. I was acting like I was supposed to be there. I wasn't. But, and the backwoods, they had a stand back there. And, you know, I was like, I want that backwoods hoodie. And they're like, yeah, you could pick any hoodie you want. And they're like, yo, check out this Inglewood hoodie. And I'm like, nah, fuck that, dog. Like, like you said, it's dangerous out there. Shout out Niles Abston in the building. Everybody make some noise for Niles Abston in the building. He has a joke about getting banged on, but that shit is real life, yo. Like, you move to California and you have to get like, it's not even massaged in. It's like a rough orientation. Like, where the fuck you from? I'm like, West Virginia, you know what I mean? How you doing? They're like, oh, hell nah. But yeah, so I wanted to get the backwoods hoodie. It said backwoods. And they're like, no, take this Inglewood one. I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah. But yeah, I like the gang culture, low key. I like the aspects of it, but all the destruction, we could throw that out the window. But shout out to the hoods worldwide. You know, you gotta love them. You know, we're all healing, you know. We're all healing. We're all healing. We're all healing. I've never been a gangbanger. But if I had to choose, I might crip. Just because of the crip walk. The crip walk. I'm like, the crip walk is nice. You know, she was talking about the gangster dances. I was like, that's true. The crip. I'm like, when I go back home to my family, and they're like, if they say, what did you learn in California? I want to be able to like hit a smooth, clean crip walk. You know what I mean? But anyways, we're going to switch gears again. We're going to get back into some music. We're gonna keep the energy flowing. We're going to keep our bodies feeling nice and light. So everybody make some noise, 'cause I'm about to bring up my guy, Duece Flame, once again.
Y'all know what time it is.
Hey, I done ran it up, but it ain't enough. Better hang it up, cause it ain't enough. You ain't getting paper while you tryna hang with us. Had to get it right, left them in the dust. Hey, I done ran it up, but it ain't enough. I done ran it up, but it ain't enough. Better hang it up, cause it ain't enough. You ain't getting paper while you tryna hang with us. Trick or treat like Halloween, we at your doorstep. They ain't wanna let us in, we did no stress. On the microphone, you that shit just for my whip. You ain't tryna run it up, my nigga, get a steppin'. I be with my dog, Michael Vicky, yeah. DJ a nigga rollin' up some sticky, yeah. All my niggas had a vision, get that paper up. Dumbing through the money, roll the days, paper cut. I done ran it up, but it ain't enough. Better hang it up, cause it ain't enough. You ain't getting paper while you tryna hang with us. Had to get it right, left them in the dust. I done ran it up, but it ain't enough. I done ran it up, but it ain't enough. Better hang it up, cause it ain't enough. You ain't getting paper while you tryna hang with us. Bitch, I'm working like I never made enough. Think we ain't gon' make it, must be on that angel dust. I be smoking cookie, got me Scotty, got to run. Even though I'm Duece, I Ricky Bobby #1. Hot as sun to sun, bitch, I'm 1-on-1. I'm popping bubble gum, I'm popping like a gun. I hit the home run, a nigga never bun. I'm eating like it's lunch, cake like a bun. I done ran it up, but it ain't enough. Better hang it up, cause it ain't enough. You ain't getting paper while you tryna hang with us. Had to get it right, left them in the dust. Hey, I done ran it up, but it ain't enough. Better hang it up, cause it ain't enough.
LA, y'all make some noise
paper
here, man.
while
How
you
we doing
tryna hang
tonight?
with us.
Hold on, let me check that real quick. Check, 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 check. Check out this next track that I'm about to drop. Hey, John, drop that for me real quick.
Man, run that shit up, man.
Hey, shouts out to all my funny ass friends, man. I think that shit be rubbing off on me sometimes. God damn. Hey.
Running to that money like I'm Usain Bolt. This for real niggas, homie, you can't go. Hit that money dance like I do tango. Never seen before, I'm a UFO. Running to that money like I'm Usain Bolt. This for real niggas, homie, you can't go. Hit that money dance like I do tango. Never seen before, I'm a UFO. Ayy, flexing in the ring like it's UFC. All about the buckets like it's KFC. Flame Wiz Khalifa, know I got a lot of weed. Catch me in the kitchen whipping up some collard green. Bitch, I'm about to blow just like a whistle referee. Think I'm foreign, this some shit you never seen. Michael Jordan with the team, I want some rings. Out in Cali, money taller than Kareem.
Damn.
Stepping over my pump. You can get it if you want it. On anybody I'm scoring. Sleeping on me, they snoring. Wake 'em up in the morning. We loud as noise.
God damn, man.
Running to that money like I'm Usain Bolt. This for real niggas, homie, you can't go. Hit that money dance like I do tango. Never seen before, I'm a UFO. Running to that money like I'm Usain Bolt. This for real niggas, homie, you can't go. Hit that money dance like I do tango. Never seen before, I'm a UFO.
Man, y'all make some noise, man. We lit. Yes, sir.
Yo. Dude's got one of them voices like, you gotta listen to what he's saying. And I was on a smoke break a couple months ago, and he got one of them songs like, if you ain't smoking, don't come around me. And I was like, God damn. Okay, dude's gonna be at the party. Fuck, I wanna be around him, but I ain't hitting the weed right now. Okay. Dude's going up though. Make sure y'all tap in with Duece Flame, all right? Duece Flame. Listen, let me give him some more flowers. My man produces, writes, raps, records, engineers his own music, went crazy on TikTok within the past 8 months, being there freestyling, going crazy, built a following of over 80,000 plus people on TikTok just spitting straight fire. When I talk about work ethic, look, when you come out in LA and you want to do this entertainment thing, you're going to meet a lot of people that's like, let's do it, let's work. But they don't really want to work. Duece works, okay? So big shout out one more time to Duece Flame. Now we're going to switch gears, hit the third shift, skirt, and we're about to do some sketch comedy, all right? We got a little something for y'all, throw a little seasoning in there. So, right now we're about to do sketch comedy by Johnny Mac and Jasen T. Davis. Everybody make some noise. Jason's the one who put this whole thing together. Make some noise. And yes, we're about to do this sketch comedy right now. Shout out to Johnny Mac and Jasen T. Davis.
What's up, man?
How you been?
Looking like White Blade out here. Look like I beat somebody up.
Wow, well, you know, I try to be nice to everybody. Except for the people that beat up.
Yeah. Don't hurt me.
So what happened?
Oh shit. Hurt my foot.
Oh, I'm so
I did
sorry.
cocaine and watched Cocaine Bear, so
Oh,
dude, I thought it was supposed to go together.
too much inspiration.
Too much, man. I turned into Cocaine Bear in the end.
So, I heard about what happened, and I'm so sorry. You're a very good person. I felt bad. I'll pray for you.
I don't believe in God, but
God believes in you.
alright, yeah. He doesn't believe in evolution though, so.
He believes in Charles Darwin.
And Hitler though, right? So, let's not go there.
I'll check out the Bible about that.
Okay, let me know. Text me about it.
So, what happens after that?
Well, I don't know. People just keep assuming I skateboard and shit, so I think it's the way I dress.
Or that you got 3 felonies and a prior conviction, and you're out on parole.
Yeah, don't tell me that.
Wow. So if you don't mind asking, which piggies did you lose?
The most important ones.
Oh, the ones that go home, wee. What about the one that went to market?
Yep.
Still gone?
Not all the way home.
All the way home? Man, I'm sorry. Well, it's your lost piggies. Awesome, Malaika.
Not lost them either.
Oh, hoping about some strength.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling okay. Just, I felt awful. Oh my God. You feel that pain when somebody loses limbs. You don't want to lose them yourself, no offense. Sheesh.
What you been up to?
I went to an extended family reunion.
Nice.
And it was as bad as fun as an extended family reunion.
Gang of white blades, huh?
Oh, no. These are good folk.
Oh, okay, no fights.
Yeah, church-going folk. Yeah, very forgiving. Judgmental, but forgiving. Tell you, man. Okay, you heard of critical race theory?
Yeah.
Okay. Social justice.
Sure.
What else? Being woke. Gotta be woke.
Yeah.
A lot of woke.
Concerned that white people fuck with black people.
Yeah, it's like we always do that. You have to repurpose it, and then suddenly you make money doing it. The 1619 Project. You read that?
No.
Check it out. It's bad, it's good, but it's very informative, you learn things. I'm telling you though,
Yeah.
some of my relatives, they're going crazy. They think that the whole country is burning down and they're losing the Bill of Rights and the Constitution because they can't be racist in a social setting anymore. Yeah, they just freaking out because it's something like being racist isn't cool, when you're at like a family reunion full of extended people.
Feel that. I don't know if it was ever cool, but
Exactly.
I'm gonna use the word cool.
Exactly. Thank you. Yes. I got a few relatives who are from San Bernardino County, and they got a problem.
Yeah.
They're still holding on to the N-word. They're holding on with a white knuckle grip.
With a white claw.
Yeah, the white claw.
That's what they should have called Cocaine Bear.
Wow. Yeah, cocaine.
I mean, you talk about like the N-word like you hear in the rap music, or like the Tarantino N-word?
Okay, there's a good word you're not supposed to use, and then there's a bad word you're never supposed
No,
to use.
you're never supposed to use any version
Exactly.
of that word.
Exactly.
Making sure you
They don't.
Okay. That's fucked up.
I felt bad for them because times are changing and times have to change. But they're freaking out though. They're going to start singing those old Caucasian spirituals.
Bob Dylan?
The Carpenters,
Okay.
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
I feel that. All right.
Real sad. But times are changing. They have to change. They got to let it go. They got to let it go. Word just needs a whoop.
That's dope. I wouldn't even say that word when I'm by myself in the shower listening to Kendrick. Mostly because I'm pretty sure God's a black woman, so I'm just cool, kind of fucking up.
Yeah. She sees you when you're sleeping. She knows when you're awake.
Exactly.
Mess around. And I was trying to explain to them that it's not that bad for straight white men. We're doing okay.
I'd say more than okay.
Yeah. Think about it. The president's still a straight white man.
Pretty much always was.
England has a king again.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It hasn't happened for a while.
It's pretty white.
Batman's still white.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still white. Downton Abbey's coming out with another film. You seen Downton Abbey?
Shit's white as hell. Actually haven't seen it.
Yeah. On a whiteness scale of 1 to 10, Downton Abbey is bleach.
That's great. The British just take it over. 2 out of 3 Spider-Mans are British now.
Yeah, tradition, yeah. Cultural appropriation.
Yep.
I'm telling you, the problem with Downton Abbey is it doesn't get any wider than Downton Abbey. It's British. It takes place 100 years ago. Uh-oh. White people with servants living in a house as big as an airport terminal. It don't get wider than that.
Right? It's like the original Kardashians.
I'm telling you something. I figured it out. On a whiteness scale of 1 to 10, England is Britain.
I'm just so glad nobody's here to hear this fucking conversation.
We'd be dead. We'd never even make it out past the parking lot. See, here's the problem. I was trying to explain to my beautiful relatives, God bless them. They don't understand that a lot of African Americans in America grew up with shows that were inherently racist, but nobody noticed at the time. But if you were really thinking they were racist, okay?
SpongeBob?
I don't want to make fun of the patron saint. SpongeBob, if you're listening. Here's an example, okay? The Dukes of Hazzard. Really white.
That's old school racist.
Oh yeah. On a whiteness scale of 1 to 10, it's an avalanche. Okay, now seriously frame this in the modern era, okay? Okay. 2 white rednecks driving around in the South breaking the law. In an American automobile with a Confederate flag on the top, named the General Lee. The General.
Kind of sounds like that show, Cops.
Exactly. Now, here's the thing, though. You watch the show and you think, well, you know, I'm black. I don't want to go to the country. Obviously, the General Lee will get me. So you go in town. But who's running the place in Hazard County? An old white dude with a southern accent. He wears all white. Like, he is not fucking around. Like, when it's time for the meeting with the KKK, he just takes off the hat, puts on a clown hood, and out he goes. He's like KKK Batman. He's just like, oh, I got you. Awful, really awful, right? Yeah, and his name is Jefferson Davis. And that's what they grew up like watching on TV. Awful. You imagine if they tried to pitch that show today?
No.
Seriously, what would happen if they pitched that show today?
Hulu would disappear.
Oh, that'd be a riot.
Literally.
Oh, literally a riot. Antifa, BLM, cops would pepper spray everybody and arrest all the dead bodies. Oh.
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there. You know what it'd be like pitching the Dukes of Hazzard today? Okay, imagine sitting down with these executives and producers. They're listening to you talk about this show. And you go, okay, here's the show. You got these 2 German-American neo-Nazis driving around California breaking the law in a Volkswagen, a bright red Volkswagen, with a big old swastika on top called the Hermann Göring.
I think that was an episode of Cops.
And you know what we call it?
What?
The Kaisers of Orange County. But nobody would pitch that, see? Just like nobody should pitch the Dukes of Hazzard ever. You know what black people probably hate?
What?
2 white guys standing on a stage saying, you know what black people probably hate? They'd definitely kick your ass for that. We're really lucky nobody's here. I'm going to tell you something absolutely horrible and you're going to hate me. Promise not to cancel me.
I don't have that power.
You won't think I'm racist?
Not anymore.
I got your permission?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Can I say it?
No.
Please. It's really funny.
Be careful.
I got a white friend who keeps calling himself, a wigger.
I don't like it.
Oh, bad, really bad. He won't let it go. It was cringe back in the 90s. It was bad even back then, and he's saying it now. Dinosaur. And here's the thing. Never in my life have I ever heard any African American call himself a blonkie. Or say, well, I'm a Blockasian. So it's cool. Yeah. You ever heard of the pass?
The pass?
Pass.
No.
You know the pass? You told me about the pass?
Oh,
Pass.
someone tried to give you the pass?
Yeah. I heard about it. I've never actually met anybody. It's like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster.
Talk about the M-word pass?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone tried to give it to me one time.
Really?
A black friend of mine.
What was it like?
Basically, I was like, oh wow, this dude doesn't care about me at all. I'm just gonna get my ass kicked out here. That's about it. I wouldn't use that shit. I wouldn't use the pass if Obama gave it to me. Oprah, no.
No.
That's a trap. That's a trap. That is a trap.
You're gonna need a long list.
You know what I'd do? If my friend gave me the pass, I'd walk up to him and be like, yo, you see it?
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. What a good one. I must say, that's worth about 1,000 social justice warrior points. So congratulations. I just realized something.
What's up?
Lord of the Rings.
White.
No, big. Oh, very white, very white.
Okay.
On a whiteness scale of 1 to 10, that's Lord of the Rings. Okay, Frodo.
Yeah.
You're like Frodo.
Okay.
They gave Frodo the power of the ring. You got the pass. And what did you do with it?
Go to the volcano.
You threw it in the volcano. Yeah. It's complicated though. It's really complicated.
Yeah.
I hate it. You don't want to be a hypocrite. You know? What is the widest thing a Caucasian can possibly do?
Have this conversation.
Yes. A whiteness scale of 1 to 10, I imagine there'd be an avalanche of mayonnaise. I got a DNA ancestry test.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Sorry.
I don't want to know.
Always what?
I'll tell you the results of mine. Nothing good.
But here's the thing though.
So,
I was happy. I had 1% DNA Native American from the 5 civilized tribes. 1%? 1. Yeah, but I got it, right? I mean, that's cool. Relative somewhere out there probably wouldn't trust me for the color of my skin. Yeah. But here's the thing. You know what I learned in college?
what?
Native Americans of the 5 civilized tribes fought for the South during the Civil War. They fought for the Confederacy, and they owned African American slaves.
Let's not go there.
I know, right? And you want to do the right thing. You want to say the right thing. And you want to be nice to Muslims, right? You don't want to be Islamophobic. Okay? But if you and I got on stage and talked about what was happening to Muslims right now in communist China.
No, let's not go there.
That's not good. Jews.
No, let's not go there.
No, not at all.
No.
Can't even say that. You're right. Yeah. Jews are great people.
Obviously.
Yeah, they.
It's weird to even say that though.
Let's not go there. Here's what grieves me the most. Breaks my heart. You know what I learned in college?
What?
There there are 1 million words in the American language. 1 million. Okay. Now you remember there are some white people who won't let the N-word go. Bill Maher, he wouldn't let it go. He had to apologize to Ice-T. Okay. So we got 1 million words. Now how many of those words are African? Pyramid, Ankh, Pharaoh, Mumbo Jumbo, Voodoo, Jambalaya, Rock and Roll. No, think about it. We got 12 words from them. And we ended up with 1 million. And all we gotta do is give up 1 word. 1 word. And they won't give it up after they got 1 million. That's like a friend of yours. And you give him $12. Now he's at 1 million. You go, hey man, can I have that $1 there? You're like, no. Yeah, exactly.
That's
You know, it's a total ethnic stereotype that I have to admit I love.
I don't like the start of that sentence.
Nobody's listening. We're okay.
Fair enough.
Okay, it's a little racist.
All right.
You promise not to cancel me?
Don't have that power.
You're not recording me? You don't got a wire? All right. Okay. It's an ethnic stereotype. It's racist to say it, but I'm going to say it.
Go ahead.
I got your permission? Do I got your permission? As soon as they said yes, they'd all be racist. Okay, speaking as one white man to another, I like mayonnaise.
Okay.
I like mayonnaise.
Sure.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You know, not too much. Just a little. You know? Mayonnaise is like fire. Too much and you'll burn the whole buffet down. What? Well, like mayonnaise. You gotta scrape the bread, you know.
Okay.
You gotta scrape it.
Yeah, scrape it.
Double eggs, less mayo, more yolk. Mayonnaise is not supposed to be treated like vanilla pudding. Exactly. That's it, I just had to confess that. I don't know, what do you think?
About what?
The problem, like what's the root of the problem?
Don't say this shit.
No, but think about it. They talk about privilege, right? They talk about, you know, all that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why is it that white people have the privilege?
I dropped out of college. I have no idea.
You know what I learned in college?
What?
Most white people will believe anything you say if you start with, you know what I learned in college?
Good times.
Yeah, I fell for it all throughout college.
Just don't say the shit. There's no equivalent for white people either, so it's just
No,
like,
that's a problem. And that's a problem, I realize that. So, there's no word anyone can call a white man that does as much damage. We got like problematic force field, just, you know, like we got the photon torpedoes and everybody else, they never got phasers. It's just unfair. Think about that. What word can you possibly use on a white person? Let's try. Ready? It's a test. Here we go. Cracker.
you should bring that back though.
That'd be badass.
Inspired.
How's a cracker?
Cracker. There's different types of crackers.
True.
I'm a Ritz cracker myself. You're a weak then. It's like a Dungeons and Dragons cracker. Honky?
Honky.
That does not hurt me at all.
Jive ass turkey.
I don't even know what that means. I'm vegan.
Wavo.
Rest in peace. That's take that.
Gaiji.
Never heard of it.
Guilo.
Never heard of it.
It's a Mandarin Chinese word that literally means white devil that steals.
Pretty accurate.
I can't think of anything either. Oh,
No, it's really not. That's the thing.
sugar fried salted snow leopard.
The Dunkin' Donuts menu? No, there's nothing, bro.
I figured it out.
What?
I figured it out. Ready? Racist. Racist.
Yo, stop, chill.
I got the power.
Hey, chill, stop.
Uh-oh. This is the racist
Bro,
finger.
fucking stop.
This is the racist
Look, there's
finger.
people in this room right now.
If I touch you, you'll become racist.
Don't fucking.
If I touch you, you'll become
Fuck
racist.
that, bro. Fuck all that shit.
I'm gonna touch
Oh
it.
shit, what's this?
Uh-oh.
Homophobic.
No!
You know what?
No!
Transphobic.
Ah, I get canceled twice!
That's right. Hey, stop.
Oh, wait.
Let's not do this.
We're just not canceling each other.
Please.
Yeah, you're right. That was close.
This shit's great. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, show's starting.
Alright, cool.
You know who doesn't care if you call them racist?
Who's that?
KKK and the neo-Nazis. They don't care.
Where?
Yeah.
Got all that shit.
At least we try.
I guess.
At least we care. Enter.
Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. Okay. We got some real people in the building. Okay, I like that. They had the sketch going. They got real racial up in here. I'm like, ooh, tension in the air. Ooh. I'm from the country though. You know what I mean? Like California got racism, but it's like watered down. It's light. You know what I mean? I'm from West Virginia. We got it heavy. You know, it's high dosage. You know what I mean? But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'll take conservative racism over liberal racism, all right? Conservatives are like, boy, don't come over here. I'm like, got you, fam, got you. It's good. Liberals are like, oh my God, I love you. I fucking hate them. But I'm just playing. I'm not playing actually. I like it because in the South, like if they don't like you, they're gonna let you know. But if they like you, oh, that Southern hospitality is real. I'm talking, they'll get you a bed, a plate, a meal, all of that. It's like your family at that point. So I'm like, I like that form of racism. But we should end it, you know what I mean? The whole racism thing, it's kind of childish, you know, it's getting old, you know, it's getting old. And you know, it's crazy, like, getting desensitized from racism. Because like I said, I came from West Virginia, and when I first came to California, I had, like, entered a situation, like, at a club, and, you know, I guess the guy was being racist, and he didn't want to let us in for our clothes, and my cousin was pissed. She's from California. She's like, she's from the Bay. She's like, cuz, fuck that, we should go protest. I'm like, what happened? She's like, he was being racist. He didn't like your clothes. That wasn't in the dress code. And I'm like, damn, you ain't never got threatened by the police, huh? Like, I'm like, that was nice. That was a nice guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's interesting being desensitized from it. I'm like, racism was quite an effect and it's a trauma, but you do get stronger. But you know what else is crazy? Like when he was talking about family members, you know what I mean? Like family members have an impact on you too. I remember like telling my people, yo, I'm gonna go to California, you feel me? I'm gonna go live my life. You know, I'm gonna be an entertainer, an actor, I'm gonna do music. And my great aunt hit me with the, boy, you need Jesus. I was like, God damn. I was like, what'd I do? She's like, you need Jesus and go to college before you go to jail. I was like, damn. Like, that hurt. You know what I mean? I'm like, that almost hurt worse than the hard R. And Billy from school calling me the hard R. I don't know. It's interesting, this dynamic of race and family and human experience. We just trying to relate. But anyways, let's not get too deep. But I will take conservative racism over liberal racism any day. Shout out to all my down southers, you know. We gonna keep it going. Everybody make some noise for Kristy Quinn.
What's going on, guys? Oh, I like this. A little intimate crowd. I can look right at you, sir. Hope I don't scare you too much. You guys, I feel wonderful. I'm about to be 5 years sober. Can you believe it? Does anybody else struggle with alcohol in here? One person. I was gonna say, I'm in the wrong room with this set. Okay, at least I have you. I'm doing this thing now. You know, it's hard when you get sober because you try to still hang out with your friends that drink. And it's pretty difficult to do. I went out the other night and we went to a club. Bad choice. I had 17 soda waters, because I got a lot of nervous energy. I have to have something in my hand at all times to make me feel normal, Yeah, I had 17 of those, and I never knew it was possible to piss the bed sober. Yeah, it was a new revelation for me. Found the bed pissers in the front row. All right, we're getting closer. This is good. I was thinking back to when I first started drinking. Anyone start in high school drinking? A lot of you. Okay, good. Wow, we're all insane. This is great. All right. In one of my earliest memories of drinking in high school, God, the embarrassment. I remember I used to get drunk as hell with my friends before we'd go out to parties, And I had the smallest boobs ever. So when I'd get drunk, I used to duct tape my tits together for cleavage. We all did it, okay? It's fine. And I remember we went to this party, and this guy, I was hooking up with him, he goes to take off my shirt, right? And I'm I call it browning out when you're almost blacked out, but you kind of remember stuff. So I'm browned out, and I remember he starts taking my shirt off, and I forget the duct tape's on. So he takes it off, and I'm cross-eyed drunk. He looks at me and he goes, "What the hell is that?" And I didn't know what to say, so I was I like to experiment with a lot of DIY projects. It was bad, guys. I had rug burn under my tits for a week. It was bad. Don't ever try that at home. I got a new therapist when I was a really bad alcoholic. I'm from Chicago, back in Chicago. He was a nice guy, and during our first session, you know you want to lie to your therapist, right? Even though you don't, you want to. And he was asking me all these questions about my drinking. That's why I went in. He's like, "How much are you drinking? Tell me the truth." So I told him, "It's bad. I'm drinking all the time." And he was "Well, I'm really worried that you may be drinking at work." And I was like, "No, don't be ridiculous. I don't work. What the hell are you talking about? How can you work when you're drinking a gallon?" I look like I scared the shit out of you, sir. I'm sorry. How can you work when you're drinking a box of wine and a handle of vodka in a day? Just doesn't really go hand in hand, right? I mean, I'm sure you could, but you'd get fired. Which I did many times. He told me I should go to AA. Anyone been to AA in here? You! All right, we got another friend here. Yeah, he told me I should go to AA. I haven't gone yet, though. I thought about it. I contemplated it. But you know that part where they tell you have to make amends with everyone? Apologize to everyone you hurt? When he told me that, the first thing that came to my mind was, I don't have time to go to 7 cities this week. You know what I'd have to do to apologize? This was the first thing that came to my mind to all the people I hurt. I'd have to rent a plane with one of those big-ass banners on the back. Do you know what I'm talking about? And I would have to write on it, "I'm sorry," with a picture of my face, just flying across the U.S. We'd probably run out of gas, but if you guys have any ideas on what I could do, that would be better than that, please let me know. Yeah, I was like, that's the biggest way I can get my reach. I don't really know. But yeah, I am from Chicago, like I said. I was a bartender for 10 years, which, let's be honest here. That's what really starts the alcoholism, right? I knew it was going to be trouble my first shift because, well, I'm a natural redhead, so I'm a little insane, okay? And this guy, on the first day of the job, he asks for a Manhattan. So I made it for him. And I looked at him and I was like, sir, do you want to see a magic trick? And he goes, hell yeah, I do. So I chucked it and I put it down in front of him. I was like, voila! He paid for it and he tipped. He was like, you are going places, kid. And then I blacked out. So I did go somewhere. Don't know where that was. Hopefully nowhere that bad. You guys ever wake up, one of you ever wake up somewhere really weird after you blacked out? You're like, yes, but I won't tell you because it's very, very disturbing. I've got a lot of those too, don't worry. But yeah, as a PSA, I would just like to warn you guys, if you're, on the verge of thinking you may be an alcoholic or you may be on the fence, like, I drink too much, stop now. Don't let what happened to me happen to you. I actually, when I stopped drinking, I stopped cold turkey because, again, I'm insane. And I was drunk for like 10 years. And when I stopped, I went through this process. Do you know what the DTs are? Delirium tremens. I don't want to scare you. So I went through the DTs. I was seeing stuff. I was so sick. It was one of the scariest things that ever happened to me. So I woke up in the hospital, and the doctor comes up to me the next morning, because I barely remember it, right? And he was like, I want you to know how serious this is. This is really, I almost died. He's like, you were like on the verge of death. And he was like, this only happens to the top 5% of alcoholics. And in my egotistical head, all I could think was, top 5%? I'm fucking killing it! This is going on the fridge? Never been top 5 in anything. But yeah, like I said, I'm a redhead, and my best friend always tries to make me feel better about it, right? Because I got made fun of my whole life. I've got translucent skin, they called me fire crotch, you get it. So she sent me an article last week that said redheads are considered to be smarter than the average person. So I was like, oh shit, maybe this is my time to shine. I gotta look this up. So I went to Google and I typed in "are redheads?" And the first 3 things that came up were crazy, albino, and going extinct. I was like, shit, oh my God. Yeah, I was thinking the other day, like, someone was like, how hot do you think you are? Not in like a mean way, they're like, how do you gauge yourself on like the hot level? And I was like, well, I don't go to pool parties, if that makes any sense. I guess only a redhead would really understand that, though. But yeah, I've had this weird thing about beauty my whole life because it's been confusing when you're like made fun of your whole life, right? Red hair, pale skin, you don't know what's going on. So I read this article too the other day. It said that in certain cultures, like to be considered beautiful, you have to be able to stop a man like in his tracks. And I stopped a homeless man once. That's my time, guys. Thank you so much. This has been so much fun.
Keep it going, y'all. Keep it going for Kristy Quinn. They got some snacks in the green room. I got home, excuse me, my bad. I was back there stuffing my face. Yeah, redhead. Shout out to redhead. I just started seeing this redheaded girl. We're like friends, it's nice. Met her in Miami, it's nice. I got more respect for redheads, you know what I mean? But anyways, we're gonna keep, she's amazing, you know what I mean? I appreciate her. But anyways, Like I said, my name is Sunrise the Divine. This has been so great hosting y'all. But like I told y'all, I'm an MC. I'm a rap artist, a massage therapist. I teach a class called Trap Chi. It's basically Tai Chi to trap music instrumentals. Basically everything I do involves like the community and healing. And so, I just was like, you know what? I wasn't gonna spit no bars, but I'm gonna spit some bars. But I want some interaction, okay? Okay? Is that cool? Okay? Because we all like family here tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna spit some bars before your headliner comes up and shuts down the stage or uplifts the stage, all in all. But right now, I need y'all to just help me out with a little clap, okay? I'll just start y'all, and then just keep that pace, all right? So you're just gonna hit it with a... Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go, right there. Uh-huh. Right there. Come on. Right there, okay? Okay. Keep going, y'all gotta keep going. Y'all my beat, okay? Okay, here we go. I'm a plant-based player, man, there's nothing left to say. Came up in the East, now I'm living in LA. I be talking to them guys like every single day. If the food ain't organic, get that shit up out my face. I'm a savage, way above average. It's the sun god, and I don't do it for the status. I do it for the people, my mama and my daddy. And I'm all about that green, and I ain't talking about the cabbage. Yeah, I'm talking peas, spinach, and that broccoli. I'm moving from my hard place, so ain't nobody stopping me. Protected by them spirits, got a lot of guys watching me expand your belly button, so I know you breathing properly. Sheesh, I be doing trap shit every day of the week. Know the word outdated, but my lyrics on peak. Meditating daily, it's internal when I seek. I go Super Saiyan blue, cause I'm godly on the beat. I'm lit, I'm on fire, then I rise like the phoenix. A ninja hella freaky, cause my Scorpio in Venus. I mean a ninja hella freaky, cause my Venus is in Scorpio. Came to earth to heal, so just know that I support you, bro. Light codes activated, got you feeling lucid. Woke up to reality, the shit is like a movie. Black sun, God hippie, got you feeling groovy. I've been fasting for a week, drinking smoothies, plus I'm juicing. There ain't nobody like me, but we all the same. I show a lot of love because I felt a lot of pain. I'm the god of the sun, but I still like the rain. I'm connected to the all, but I'm in my own lane. Bars, Mercury and Mars, I exist inside my heart place, and that's just what it are. I mean, that's just what it be. Liberated, yeah, we free. We must learn to live in peace, love, and unity. I'm a savage, my body is my palace. I travel through dimensions, you would think my name was Alice. I'm a sun, I'm a star, like a ninja play for Dallas, and I'm all about that love to transmute all my, that the earth got, that the earth has. I don't see good, I don't see bad. I'm just sitting in the present moment, in existence, no resistant. I'm persistent and consistent. I'm persistent and consistent. I'm persistent and consistent. I'm persistent and consistent. This the great awakening, the veil has been lifted. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little high. I almost got dizzy on this well. I'm like, what am I even talking about, dog? What the fuck? What? I'm just playing. But all right, y'all. Right now, we about to bring up a legend, all right? When I say a legend, I mean a legend. This is also my brother, my friend, my kinfolk, you know what I mean? My business partner, my road dog, you know what I mean? So everybody make some noise for Stephen Marcus Releford.
Hey, what's up? How we doing? Not every day you get to sit on a little love seat, you know? I sit on the stool all the time, you know? I'm gonna sit on the love seat. I ain't in love right now, but you know how it is. How we doing out here? We good? This has been good. The show's been great so far, right? We're good. This is solid, yeah. That sketch was interesting. I wish Sunrise had did a little breathe treatment after that one, you know? I thought a little collective little inhale, deep inhale, and exhale on that one. I was like, ooh,
yeah, I was sweating a little bit. Let's not go there. Let's not. But it was actually really funny. It got me thinking though a lot about like, you know, my space here as a black man in this world. And the conversation around race has changed a lot. There's even this new thing called reverse racism. I don't know how it works, but people keep telling me about it. You know, I'm like, what the fuck is reverse racism? Because it doesn't even make sense. Like, you can't have two things operate in the same space, right? So either we got white supremacy or we don't. You can't have white supremacy and black supremacy. You can't have two things operate in the same space. That's how it works. I know that's what they said in physics. You know, so I was like, it can't be no reverse racism. That means that these things are equally working at the same. I was like, ain't no way there's a reverse racism. And then I thought about it. I was smoking. I was like, what would reverse racism look like? We said Jerry curl, fro, at least a do-rag and a dashiki. Like, you ain't following the work policy in this bitch. You ain't following dress code. You're fired. You're fired, Craig. And you're supposed to have an X on the end of your name. It's supposed to be Craig X. Legally change that shit, Craig. Now, I don't know what reverse racism would really look like, you know? Because, like, you would have to change, like, this is why I think they don't want to give us reparations, you know, because you would have to change the whole economy. Like, the whole workforce would look completely different if we got reparations. Because it's like, all the black people that you know that work at your job is going to open up their own business across the street. You show up to work Monday, and it was like, where's Tasha in marketing? Oh, Tasha opened up her own marketing company across the street. Like, the NBA will look completely different. And they got money right now. You know, that's the crazy thing. You know, but it's a collective thing, you know? So I feel like if we got reparations, the NBA, in order to keep it interesting, you would have to have like Mel Gibson playing point guard and like Tom Cruise being the shooting guard or some shit, you know? And coming up the post, Liam Neeson, oh, you just have the hot Hollywood stars in that bitch. Like, oh man, this shit is good right now, you know? I like watching Dwight Howard, but man, you gotta see Vince Vaughn at the 2. This nigga's a beast. That's the only way you would have to keep it interesting, you know? Nah, they don't want us to get reparations because it's like, the only people that don't want us to get reparations are the people with no black friends. That's the cold part about it, you know? Because it's like, imagine if we got reparations and you got black friends, that's 10 of your friends that just got a couple of $1 million. Like, if you never said nigga, you gonna say it this day. If you never said nigga before, you gonna say it the day we get reparations. Man, my nigga just got some money, man. Now the only problem with that is if your black friend realizes he's your only black friend. You keep going to Tyrone for money, Tyrone's like, you ain't got no other black friends. I'm your only black friend that got reparations. You ain't got nobody else to call on. Hollywood is interesting too, trying to make it in this game. I've been doing this for 13 years. You probably can't tell because you ain't seen me on Netflix, but I don't even like telling people I've been doing it for 13 years. You know, it's kind of weird because it's like I tell people I've been doing it for 13 years and they look at my ring finger. Like, oh, you married to the game, huh? But Netflix didn't propose? I'm like, no, I ain't got no ring right now. You know, we had that fight in 2015, right? And then she had me sleeping on the couch in 2018, you know, but I still love comedy, you know, I still love her. I still love her. Comedy's wild, man. And it's kind of funny because it's like, you do this shit, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, what do you do, Craig, for a living? Animator? See? Animator. And what about you? You're an animator as well? Okay, and what about you right here?
I want to be an animator.
You want to? Hey, you came to the right place tonight, shit. Everybody gonna get a job tonight, shit. But you guys know how it is, like, being an animator and even wanting to be an animator, even as you're doing the animation shit, and it doesn't really matter, but anytime you go off the beaten path and shit, people are like, you know, well, just enjoy the journey. It's tough, but enjoy the journey. You know? And you realize, as you're on the journey, no one gives a fuck about you. Like, no one listens to you as you're on the journey. You're like, yo, I'm on this journey. I'm trying to be an animator. It's tough out here. I need a little help. I'm trying to do it. If I get some assistance, they're like, no, just enjoy that part. Enjoy that part right there. And I think about that shit. You know, I'm a little faded, Heather. I'm like, man, all the people telling me to enjoy the journey are at the destination. Ain't that about a bitch? You at the destination telling me to enjoy the journey. Ain't that? This is a trick. Enjoy the journey. It's wild. And then, you know, I get a little deeper on this shit. I'm like, man, fuck the journey. Enjoy the journey. You think Christopher Columbus and all those other motherfuckers got off the boat and was like, manifest journey? No, that was not the phrase. No, out the gate, they knew what they wanted to complete. Out the gate. They said, manifest destiny. You don't even know how they got there. They don't give a fuck how we gonna get to the destiny, okay? We gonna rob, cheat, steal, kill everybody, but we gonna manifest the destiny. No one was like, oh, we gonna manifest the journey. You gonna elongate the journey, Craig. Nobody trying to elongate the journey. You go, what? Come on, man. It's just real, manifest destiny. Yeah, I'd be too faded and some more silly shit I'll be thinking about. Y'all know that Christopher Columbus, he got off the boat and before he passed out them blankets, he tried to get everybody some pumpkin pie. They was like, we gotta go back to the drawing board. They ain't fucking with this pumpkin pie. These niggas do not want this pumpkin pie for the... Then he came off the boat with them Louis V, them Gucci blankets. Hey, we got these Louis Vuitton blankets. It's kind of cold out here. They got them Louis V blankets. They're like, man, I'm kind of fresh right now, but it's kind of itchy. I like the design, but this shit itchy. That's silly. This comedy shit is fun. Yeah, it's changing a lot though. I'm trying to enjoy the journey, and I am. I got my brothers I'm doing it with. This is fun. You know, you do gotta enjoy the people, the company that you're with, you know. Get to the destination. It's hard as hell, but as much as I've been doing this shit, I'm like, man, now you just gotta go viral. Maybe these jokes ain't it. I feel like if I get everybody in here to do the Macarena, I would be I will be famous tomorrow. That's what it would take, man. They'd be like, everybody be coming to my show. You know that comedian that made everybody do the Macarena? We gotta go see him. He's funny. Had everybody up there doing the chicken dance. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. White people love that dance. They couldn't wait till COVID was over just to do that chicken shit. Just to hit a couple of weddings, you know. Black people, we were stuck in the house trying to do 6 feet distance Soul Train lines and shit. We was like, is this 6 feet distance electric slide gonna work? Is this? Yeah. I feel like within the city confines, you know, Black people, we know how to dress for the occasion. I usually dress like I'm going to Trader Joe's. We got like some sweats, some sandals and shit. But I had some friends invite me out to a rave, you know, out in the desert. And y'all got desert outfits? Like, I didn't know what to wear to the desert, you know? And I go to this rave and I show up in my Trader Joe's vest. And all my white friends, they were dressed really desert-like. Like, I was like, where the fuck you get the Aladdin outfit? And why you didn't tell me about this dress code out here? You know, like, you just can't be showing up with the 40 days, 40 nights outfit and not tell me. I got some Air Moses at the house. I could have wore I could have did the BCs. I got the Arabs. I got them. I got the before Christ. I got them in the after deaths at the house in yellow, you know, so I could have came prepared. And I'm at this rave, and you know the age-old tale about like, you know, white people and their rhythm, and maybe the lack thereof. And it's so funny because it's like you get into conversations about race, and then someone white would usually say, well, you know, we all from Africa. I'm like, man, you can't breed out rhythm. If we all, you just can't. I'm at this rave, and let's just say like, there's 10,000 people there, right? And if you get 10,000 black people in the room and some music that we like to listen to, like we pretty much all gonna nod our head, we all gonna be in sync, we be like, yeah. We gonna be in unison, we gonna be in one accord, yeah, we like, hey. You put 10,000 white people in a space and some shit that they like put Cotton Eye Joe on right now. Put Sweet Caroline on right now, I'm telling you. You get 10,000 white people in this space and some shit that they like, they gonna do 10,000 different moves. Everybody's gonna do a different, they hate being in sync. I don't know why y'all don't like being on a chord unless it's taking over a country. That's the only time y'all. It was interesting. It's so fun. It's just like, man, life starts at the heartbeat. You know, the heart is like one of the first organs to fully develop. You know, it's that beat, it's that rhythm. It's like, how does life start at the heartbeat and you can't stay on beat to stay in your life? I can't get. Silly shit. Man, Crystal, is it Crystal? I'm sorry, what was your, Crystal, is it Crystal? Kristy, I'm sorry, Kristy. Kristy was touching my spirit up here with that addiction and alcohol, like church she was up here doing, because I recently just broke up with someone who was an alcoholic to the max. Like, I didn't know drinking in the shower was a thing, you know? But I smoke in the shower, so I thought we was a match made in heaven. I was like, well, I smoke in the shower, you drink in the shower, we already getting the party going, you know? Like, nah, but it was just a different type of energy, you know? I kept finding bottles under the bed, and I'd take bottles away. She got bottles in her backpack. I'm like, oh, this bitch is on one. And all the time, like, we were sleeping in the bed, I thought that was sweat. No, she was peeing in the bed. She was bad, Heather, but she pissed in the bed. She was bad, but she peed in the bed, Craig. She was bad, though. She peed in the bed. And I never seen that shit coming, you know, until she literally had shit coming. She Amber Turd the bed, like she really shitted. I was like, how drunk are you really? Like, when your bowels are just like, fuck it. This gonna be on all of us. When your bowels just say, this is the toilet. When you, yeah, I never thought I would love someone who can shit on me, you know, like, literally. You think arguing with somebody is tough. No, have someone piss on you. And they drunk while they do it. Alcohol is kind of the best defense, because you can never fully get to the person when you want to, because they too fucked up. You never know when you talking to them, Craig. They too out of it. She was either drunk, passed out, or incoherent. She just didn't know what was, what? That bitch pushed me to the Lord. That's all I gotta say. People be like, oh, I went to jail and found God. No, I dated someone and found God in this relationship. I started praying 5 times a day. Friends was calling me. It was like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm crying. Guys, we gotta cry more. Be willing, guys, fellas, we don't cry enough. Thank you, Chase. We gotta cry more. Guys got 10,000 hidden cries in them. You will never know when they're gonna come out because they don't let them out when they supposed to. I got gang member family, people who are straight and narrow. They both are all fucked up, you know? Had a cousin really about that life, you know, out here doing stupid shit, criminal shit. Went on his first date, he crying at the opening of a Up. He going through some shit, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't be on the first date crying at the Up. On the opening, not even the end, like and it's a touching movie, I get it, but that's how traumatized we are, you know? I don't know, I went through all types of little breakups and shit. It's wild, y'all met my homie Sunrise, and he had went through a little tough breakup, and I was trying to cheer him up. Y'all know he vegan, so I was like, y'all wanna get an acai bowl? He was like, yeah, man, but don't get the acai bowl with the goji berries, because my girl used to get the goji berries, and that reminds me of her, and then when you remind me of her, that's gonna make me. I was like, damn, man, I was just trying to cheer you up, bro, my bad, I was just. We all go through it. We go through it, I've been going through it. It's been fun, I'm just trying to enjoy the journey, as they say. Enjoy the journey, right? This is some other silly shit that I be thinking about, but I feel like you can say the most heinous shit to somebody long as you end it with, in Jesus' name. You be at work like, fuck you, Tom, I will kill you, burn this whole goddamn job down in Jesus' name. And just leave. What's going on with Matt? Man, I don't know, he cussed Tom the fuck out. I think it was a prayer though. Just try that somewhere, I don't know, try that somewhere. Be at the cussing out the cashier or some shit. I thought these grapes was $1. Fuck you, Timmy! In Jesus' name. That might stop a fight, you know? They might be able to pick up a knife on you and they be like, oh, well, Jesus is my Lord and Savior, too. I'm kind of upset that enough people don't have a zombie apocalypse plan. People like, it ain't gonna happen. I'm like, yo, the fucking CDC put out a whole zombie apocalypse guide of like survival guide. What you mean it ain't gonna happen? Why would the CDC put that out? That's why I really couldn't date, other than the girl being an alcoholic, she didn't have no zombie plan. And that's fucked up, because it's like, if I'm smoking and you drunk and you ain't got no plan and we ain't discussed no, like you just making it easier for the zombies. They gonna eat us and get drunk and high. They're like, man, there was some good humans right there. They came with some marinade or something, the little additives. They was high and drunk, that shit. Yeah, that's why I be telling my boys get off of that shit. You gotta get off of that shit, man. You gonna make it easy for the zombies to get you. Do it, man, I don't know. Thinking about that shit all the time. I be watching too much TV, that's the problem. You be watching too much TV when you in the shower, be like, man, I wonder if Melissa and Tom really gonna work out. Like, it's a fictional story. What you want? Man, I wonder if they gonna escape that goddamn building. How invested are you in this show? I was super invested in some Netflix shit during the pandemic, but they kind of fucked me up. I think Netflix, their budget was a little fucked up because for some reason, the movie was weird, like the audio of it was weird. Like I'm watching the first 30 minutes, it's in English, but then they talk to someone who speaks French, but there's no there was no caption, there was no subtitles, and then another dude was speaking Spanish, and it's like, how am I supposed to understand what the hell? The movie with the first 30 was in English. I'm like, did y'all fuck up on the COVID button? I don't know what it was. And then I think about like my place in Hollywood, and I think, you know, the reason why I'm not where I would like to be, because some of the shit that I talk about, and like, I had a remake that I was trying to pitch to Hollywood. Y'all know that film, Purge? I had a remake that I pitched a couple of years ago called Reparation Purge. They wasn't fucking with it. They didn't like it, you know? And it wasn't even like really violent killing type of shit, because the Purge, they was like killing between like 1 a.m. to, you know, 1 a.m. the next day. It was like this weird 24-hour killing movie. And I was like, nah, Reparation Purge ain't even gonna be all that. Like, you know, first of all, we gotta find a good time for us to do it. Because the 1-to-1 is kind of, you know, can't do it 1 a.m. This is kind of too early for us. We need like 11 a.m. to 11. We can't do no 8 a.m. purge. It's like, what the hell? We done missed 3 hours of good purging because we was asleep. What? So we need like 11 to 11 type of purge. But it ain't even gonna be crazy. Like, we just gonna run up to all the white people who own all the shit and just be like, give up what you got. And if you don't give up what you got, the God above just spontaneous combustions you. We don't even have to go to violence. It's just up to you where you stand, you know? If you want to bust or not, that's between you and the God above, the black woman up there. This comedy stuff is weird. I'm about to get off stage. You know, I guess you're supposed to end off with something cool and big. I'm just gonna end off on, my Venmo is Team JVC. And my Cash App is Mango Mafia 11. That would be great, because I got a phone bill I still gotta pay right now. And the AT&T still looking for me right now. And it's weird because it's like, man, if they do bring slavery back, I'm definitely working at the AT&T plantation, because my phone will always be on, you know? Like, they gonna make sure they slaves got their phones on, you know? Like, they gonna make sure. Oh, this is the last silly thing that I say. You think the white people that lived back in the day the Emancipation Proclamation came out was like holding it up like, see, we ain't racist. See, y'all free. And all the black people was like, emancipation? What does that mean? And they were like, basically means you're fired. Now you just a slave with no house. Can you imagine being a slave with no job? All right, my name is Steve Marcus Releford, a slave with no job. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Jason. Thank you guys, Michelle. Everybody for coming here. Heather, appreciate you guys. Duece Flame, give it up for everybody you see tonight. And motherfucking Sunrise, the Divine.
All right. Wow. How are we feeling? Good? Good? I asked that so many times. When you hang out with me, I'm going to ask you how you feeling about 4 or 5 times an hour. Yeah. But yes, y'all, this has been amazing. We about to You want another song? I want one. You want another song? Okay. Let's see. What do I got? Okay, can we take a deep breath? One more. I took it right now. That was great. That was on command, but I was talking about as a tribe in 3, 2, 1. One more. I said I wake up in the morning, meditate, and then I pray. Gratitude, what else left to say? Things ain't been the same since I moved out to LA. I've been learning more about life and I've been finding my own way. Shout out to my spirit guys, they always stand beside me. I've been practicing that magic like I'm Harry or Hermione. You gotta change perception when the spirit feeling tiny. Chilling in the ether world, yeah, that's where you can find me. Unify the chi because it no longer is polar. Keep going. Unify the chi because the energy, Unify the chi because it no longer is polar. And when you around the sun, you know the energy is solar. Yeah, feeling good, something like a polar. I be going hard cause I'm a real big roller. Never half stepping cause I'm a big stepper. Add a little seasoning, a little salt and pepper. Now I'm coming off the brain, feeling insane. And I keep it flowing like some other love and rain. I came to bring the love cause I felt all the pain. God damn, this life is so magical and sane. I'm feeling real good, feeling real fun. Every note, I'm the mother loving son. Coming off the top, and you know my shit is hot, man. This is the end, and you know we at the top. All right. I ain't coming here for all that. I was supposed to be the host, okay? So we gonna switch gears. We gonna close the show out. We gonna bring back up Duece Flame. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank y'all for tapping in with us. And shout out to all the comics. Shout out to the venue. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to all the performers and y'all for showing up. My name is Sunrise the Divine. You can find me everywhere at Sunrise the Divine. But like I said, one more time, make some noise for Duece Flame!
Flying. Alright, let's go. Hey, no casino, but I swear I got chips. All this flavor in this bitch, I got drip. Slide down that pole, gon' drop it to a split. They ain't that, they can't tell you shit. Baby, I'ma throw it 'cause I know that you legit. Top floor, baby, meet me at the Ritz. She gon' throw it back, good in hand, got some grip. Big bands, baby, you ain't never seen nothing like this. All this kush, I reside in the ozone. Ice on me, baby, call me frozen. New Monica, this pill got me so gone. My friend bad, so I had to put my bros on. I'm the flame, but my fist is a snow cone. Calm down, little bitch, that's some real hurt. H-time nigga in my cup, that's some real flirt. I done turned up, step wrong, get your feels hurt. I'm the flame, this some real glow. Shotty tryna kick it like a field goal. Southside nigga, sometime I talk real slow. My bag right, but I think I need a little more. Yeah, you low, but get a little lower. Ice on my wrist like it's broke, but we still throwing. She was being slick, but I still noticed. I don't miss shit, I be real focused. No casino, but I swear I got chips. All this flavor in this bitch, I got drip. Slide down that pole, gon' drop it to a split. They ain't nothing, they can't tell you shit. Baby, I'ma throw it 'cause I know that you legit. Top floor, baby, meet me at the Ritz. She gon' throw it back, good in hand, got some grip. Big bands, baby, you ain't never seen nothing like this. Hey, John, go to the next one, man. Let's get into it. How we feeling in here tonight, man? We feeling good? I know that shit funny, man. He was up here talking about his shit, then I get up here, booty, money, slide down that pole. Sometimes it's a little bit of yin, sometimes a little bit of yang, man. That's what it's all about, man. So LA, y'all make some noise in here, man, if y'all having a good time, man. There we go. That's what I expect. Let's go. Hey. Trapped out, trying to get them bands in my black tee. Lost come, I don't know a thing, but don't ask me. Pressure came, many niggas ran like a track meet. Goofy niggas always pop up like acne. Actually, I can only go where the cash be. I was once broke down bad on my last week. Brand new coupe, 2-door, fuck a backseat. I don't play ball, but I ball like an athlete. I don't play ball, but I'm feeling like Kyrie. I done crossed over, little nigga, don't try me. Staying on my money now, I'm feeling like Yao Ming. My nigga got that tip, so you better not foul me. NBA, nothing but some ballers all around me. Had to put the Civic up, I'm about to cop the Audi. Had to leave the bottle, cause that shit was too crowded. The hustle since the youth, now my wrist look like a fountain. Trapped out, trying to get them bands in my black tee. Lost come, I don't know a thing, but don't ask me. Pressure came, and these niggas ran like a track meet. Goofy niggas always pop up like acne. Actually, I can only go where the cash be. I was once broke down bad on my last week. Brand new coupe, 2-door, fuck a backseat. I don't play ball, but I ball like an athlete. I don't play ball, got me feeling like Ernie. I don't need a jersey, still drop 30. Flame don't hurt me, I do that shit on purpose. Now this shit work, cause a nigga working. Shawty being riding, I might buy that bitch a Birkin. Throw a couple dollars while that bitch start twerking. Team on my back, man, that shit start hurting. I ain't even tripping, cause that shit was so worth it. Trapped out, trying to get the bands in my black tee. Lost come, I don't know
do a thing, but don't ask me. Pressure came and these niggas ran like a track meet. Goofy niggas always pop up like acne. Actually, I can only go where the cash be. I was once broke down bad on my last week. Brand new coupe, 2-door, fuck a backseat. I don't play ball, but I ball like an athlete.
Hey, that's the show, man. I appreciate y'all, Duece motherfucking Flame!
Yes, y'all.
Follow Duece Flame on all socials, Spotify, TikTok, Instagram. Follow Duece Flame, man. Fuck with him. And fuck with y'all have to be here too, man. If y'all got a YouTube, log into your YouTube and subscribe to the Y'all Have to Be Here channel. It's a podcast. Myself, Now's Absent, Arthur Hamilton, and Johnny Mac, who you seen earlier. We've been shutting this shit down. We've been going to travel. We're back to actually go to Chicago in a week and a half. So I appreciate you guys coming out, supporting the end, not the journey. Thank you.
Yes, y'all. We will be doing monthly shows. Be sure to stay tuned. Thank you guys for coming out. It's been amazing. It's been fun. Make sure you stay hydrated. Remember the belly breath. You feel me? And I love and light y'all. We are all reflecting. We are all one. All right, y'all. And that's a wrap. Okay, I didn't know they was gonna do this. I guess it's the extra credits. You know, when the movie's over, they had the credits. Trap Cheat Tour got me flowing every day. Pop up at Lake Mary, just got back from LA. Then we went to Venice Beach for the Trap Cheat in LA. Hopped up on the plane and I went MIA. I just hopped on the plane, took a trip to Miami. About to meet up with the team, about to link up with the family. Living like a rock star. I feel like I won the Grammy, was in the mountains last week. Now my feet are getting sandy, going state to state. Dodging all this hate, breathing with the people, got my aura feeling great. We living in the now, so I could never wait. Had to hop up on the plane and I went MIA. Yeah, I went MIA. Then I hopped up on the plane and I went to ZK. Yeah, I went to ZK. Said what up to Lizzie Jess, she got them fairies going crazy. Said this Trap Cheat Tour got me glowing every day. Did a pop up at Lake Mary, just got back from the bay. Then we went to Venice Beach for the Trap Cheat in LA. Then I hopped up off the plane and I went MIA. Yeah, I hopped up off the plane and I went MIA. When you live the life I'm living, then you thriving every day. So just hop up off the plane and just go MIA. Had to go MIA, yeah, I had to pray to God. I was looking for my way, had some friction with my people, so I felt some type of way. So I hopped up on the plane and I went MIA. But no, I'm not running from my problems, cause I face them. Pressure makes diamonds, so challenges I chase them. That's where the gift coming live from the fifth. Going all around the world just to heal and uplift. I'ma take it back like Easy. Don't make things harder than need to be. You can do anything you'll see. You are powerful, you are free. I am you, you are me. We exist in unity. Feeling the community. Like this morning, you can see us at the Trap Cheat Tour. Got me flowing every day. Did a pop up at Lake Mary, just got back from the bay. Then we went to Venice Beach for the Trap Cheat in LA. Then I hopped up on the plane and I went MIA. Yeah, I went MIA. When you live the life I'm living, then you thriving every day. MIA. Yeah, MIA. Said one more time. I said Trap Cheat Tour got me flowing every day. Pop up at Lake Mary, just got back from the bay. Then we went to Venice Beach for the Trap Cheat in LA. Then I hopped up off the plane and I went MIA. Whew. That's the song I wrote from Miami. I wrote it from Miami. I went to Miami. I felt like a true rock star. I did. I had a great show, and then I had some fan girls. They was like, "Oh my God, Sunrise, you're amazing." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you know, girl, this is what I do. Okay. And so yeah, hold on, maybe one more. Let me see. Okay. This the after party? This the after hours. Okay. Okay, I'm a freestyle. I ain't finna do a rap. I'ma take it from my head, bring it to the back. Yeah, I always do this, then I do that. Yeah, I'm talking about that old school boom bap, that real hip hop. I'm running flip flop. Shout out to Duece Flame, freestyling on TikTok. We in the building, we making millions. I'm coming through and I'm asking how you feeling. I got the meal ticket, about to make a bill ticket. You know how it is, I'm about to deal with it, about to deal with it. Shout out the intro, but Sunrise rapping on that really inflow. It's the outro, the down south flow. Sunrise, man, you know I'm going out, bro. I'm going harder. It's about 11. Man, this ain't church, but I feel like a reverend. Steady preaching and preaching, you know I'm seeking. Gotta chase out, gotta notch on all the leeches. Gotta keep going. I caught on to the game like Terrell Owens. I'm steady flowing, writing on these poems. This haiku, you know what I do, man. I'm like, ooh, I'm stroke true. What it do? I'm feeling good, what the hell about you? We got the after party, something like the credit. Goddamn, man, you know I don't need to edit. I can keep going, keep flowing, keep on rapping. What's up? Yeah, I'm leading just like the captain, never acting, but my life is like a movie. I be with my dogs like Scoopy or Snoopy or Goofy. Goddamn, I kick it just like Bruce Lee or Luke Kane. Heal the pain from your brain through meditation, affirmation on the daily. I be going crazy. Shout out to the babies, shout out to the children, shout out to the boys and the girls of the world. Feeling uplifted, man, I'm about to make a twirl. About to hit the gym and do a couple push-ups. Then I roll that cush up, then I go and look up. See the sun and see the moon. I'm going hard, mask off, Dr. Doom. Going crazy, my life is like a cartoon. Man, I'm keep spitting in this mother-loving room. Cause I got that stamina, I be going hard. Feeling like I'm flowing like a mother-loving car. You know who I are, you know who I be. Be the S-U-N-R-I-S to the P. Yeah, that's the sunrise, eating fun guy. They be like, goddamn, he is one guy that be going crazy. I'm never lazy, rapping on the daily. I could ever do this, and now they about to pay me. The bag is going, the price is going up, bro. But you know, I'm still never cutthroat. I got an open heart, I'm feeling good. Rapping over 50 Cent, man, back in the hood. I've been freestyling since the age of 15, doing big things. I've been thinking about cream, thinking about dreams, manifested the blessings, the lesson. No, I'm never stressing. The question is always answered. Like a mother-loving dancer, I can switch the flow up. Sometimes you gotta grow up. You know I just like come through, then I roll up. Sip a cold press, get a smoothie acai. You know what I do, open up, I be free. This is easy, yeah, it's really good. They in the green room, in the hood, we at Hollywood, on the east side. Sunrise divine, and I came to just vibe. Okay, I should stop rapping, cause I think the outro is over. They like, it's happening. Spit it to the credits, the edits. You know the Pixar when they get the little edits. This the after hours, behind the scenes. Guess what? You gotta be behind your dreams. Manifesting yourself, you gotta stay active. Law of attraction is what I'm straight packing. Manifesting, my life is a blessing. Never take a loss, as if it's a L, it's a lesson. Damn, I'm never stressing. Every day I give thanks, and I'm counting blessing. And I got the organic vegan dressing. Hey, I be the sunrise young guy. Every time you come through, they used to call me I. Now I'm in my bag, now I really got my swag, man. Shout out to my mama and shout out to my dad. Hey, I hit a little 1-2 just to keep it smooth. Everything I do, you know I'm on the groove, I'm on the move. They got me dancing to Biggie, and I'm feeling litty. I might take a swig of the cold pressed apple juice every single day. What else can I say? I be thriving out in LA, even in the Bay. I might go say what up to my cousin. Then you know I like to cook up, give me an alkaline dish. And I'm in the water, but I never really fish. I just like to swim, hit a little backstroke. Goddamn, I'm just in the astro. The way I'm meditating, gotta leave my body feeling real good. Yeah, I'm feeling like a hottie. Got a couple hotties, and I really honor them. I be going hard, and you know I'm like a sauna, man, cause I'm straight spitting that heater, straight out your speaker, freestyling like I'm on LA leakers. Goddamn, I keep going, I keep flowing. I'm freestyling, but I'm really spitting poems, straight from the dang, straight from the zone. I'm really in my zone, and I ain't going home. This my home, cause I do this. This that real music. Every day I rise up and I get straight to it. I do it, I'm fluid, just like agua. I be going hard like my name going harder. Lil Wayne coming off the brain is insane. Sunrise divine, but I flow just like rain in a sunny day in LA. Could it from my ballet. I don't even know, but you know I'm like dancing, romancing. I'm about to going good. I'll be going hard. Need to take a breather, and I'm going easy, coming from that ether. Okay, about to let it go. Every day I'm on the road. I could do it fast, so I could do it slow. Hey, I think it's about time to go. About time to go. I said it's about time to go. One more. Check it. See, this rap shit is my thing, that's what I do. Every time I come through, I'm rapping with my crew. This is my kung fu, this is my martial art. I'ma rap until I get my name on that chart. If I'm in the water, then I must be a shark. And ever since I was little, I had heart. Okay, that's good. All right, y'all, it's a wrap. The end. That's the end.